Hi everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and I thought I would show you a couple more tips on making bookmarks that can level it up a little bit differently. Just a new idea, what's a new idea, but it's just another idea, tossing it out there to see what you think. Okay, so the first one is using the basic concept of, I think this was cereal box and a pretty floral book page, a botanical book page. But what I did to it was I sewed it back and forth. This was not hard. It's not meant to look perfect. I think the imperfection and the struggle is lends itself to the charm of the piece. That's what I tell myself. And you can definitely tell it was handmade. But this bookmark I found has such a feel to it with the stitching on it that I tend to gravitate towards it. So I thought I would spread that out there because it's a fun little addition you can do to any bookmark. It's super easy to do if you have a sewing machine, and if you don't have a sewing machine, I invite you to brave up, crafter up, put on your big crafter pants and go get one at your local Goodwill. An old used one will work perfectly for sewing paper, and it's easy. Okay, so a couple YouTube videos and you'll be sewing. It's just a tool, and it's something you can have in your arsenal. And this one makes use of some old book spines that I had lying around, but I did something different with this one, which I want to show you, which you can't tell quite yet, but I will show you when we make it. So hold on tight for that one. These are going to be pretty quick, fast, easy, fun makes. So this is just a piece of chipboard I got off of some type of packaging. So I'm going to take this pretty botanical book page, and you could use anything for this, but I just happen to really like this paper. I think I'm just going to use this glue stick. Doesn't matter what glue stick. Okay. And if you're wondering why I'm not using my Scotch Create glue stick as much, I just thought, you know, I'd try some other glue sticks just for fun, just to see, and maybe for projects that don't require such strong adherence, because I am going to be sewing this one down, so I'm not so much relying on the strength of my glue stick. So I'm going to take this. Now I know that goes to there, so this has to go farther. Be at least to the inside of that, which of course I can't see now, which I think is about there. Let's see how I did. Did I guess right or not? We'll find out in 1 second. And if I didn't, we got a fix for it. Okay. Oh yeah, we made it. We're covered. So we made the tube design. Basically, that's the tube. And now we're just going to put on some more glue stick, or any glue will work here really. And it doesn't have to be super strong, like I said, because we are going to sew it. That's really just to hold it in place until you sew it. Okay. Then I'm going to cut the end off. Cut it off we are. Ooh, got to cut it off. Oh, strange accents coming out of the vessel this morning. Don't know what that's all about. Okay. All right, here we go. We have that. We have the base. So let's go ahead and sew this. Bring my machine over closer, and I'll show you my wonderful, no, not really, I'm kidding here. This is like, I have the worst sewing techniques, but we're going to have fun anyway, because we're not going to let that stop us, right? Right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go and just a regular straight stitch, nothing fancy. Let me move my table up a little bit. My chair's getting stuck on it. Okay, here we go. And I'm just going to do a straight stitch all the way around. On my Brother Project Runway limited edition machine, it is setting number 1, and you can make the stitch lines farther apart, so they're not so close, but farther apart. It's better when you're working on paper to have them as far apart even as possible. Let's take it up the whole way. Let's go up to 5.0. And, oh, I missed my entire piece. Okay, that happens, right? That's the rookie in me coming now. Line it up, Pam, go slow. Okay, I'm going. Hold everything slow. And once you get it, and when you figure out what end is up and which end is down, you can go a little faster. Okay, here we go. Look at the super fast lightning speed of this girl sewing. That's right. So we're just going to go around and sew the framework. Got to get your framework in, right? Oh, okay, if you went too far, you back up. You get back on the page, and that's how you handle that issue. All right. Oh boy. And now we're back on the page somehow, and we're somewhat going straight. Okay, now you can come here to almost the end. Turn. Okay, you probably should lift the foot. Turn. Go maybe 2 or 3 in, and then turn again. And now we're going to go really fast like we know what we're doing, and then we slow down at the end because we get scared. And then we lift foot up, turn. Now this will bend in here. Oh, now goodness, this is all getting difficult on me. Okay, so that just got difficult because I can't get that on the inside of my machine. So I am just going to sew off the edge of that. There's probably a way around that, but we'll figure that out another day. And then we're just going to come and do this. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, I gotta let that stop us. No. As long as we can figure out how to get this thing through here in one way, shape, or form, it's going to work. Okay, and maybe 2 more. So once you get rolling, it actually happens pretty fast. And we are the last one, and we're done. And these are so cute and functional. And I don't know, if you're not a bookmark person, you ought to consider bookmarks because they're so handy. They keep your place. We all know that they're a bookmark. But they've got a neat classical feel to them. I don't know how to describe it, but this one has great texture. And you could do a lot of things. You could handwrite little words in there. All right, let's try that. Okay, just for fun, because we're doing goofy, fun things with bookmarks today because bookmarks are on the brain. Oh, you could. Here's a word. Believe. I don't know if this is going to work. It might or might not. We'll just try it. It looks a little big for the area. I was going to handwrite it in, which you totally could. Should I try blue? No, I want black. Where's the black? Black, where are you? I'm hiding. I'm not going to show myself. No, I'm gone forever. Apparently it is gone forever. Okay, so we're going to do blue. That's what we're going to do. Okay, we need to back up so you can see. Okay, here's the bookmark. Here's the ink pad in tumbled glass. Here is the stamp with a word on it. Okay, and now we're just going to hope. We're going to believe this is going to work. Okay, I'm believing. Believe. Okay, I'm in. I don't know what's happening. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think that's kind of pretty, huh? Okay, and you could do it a couple times. It doesn't just have to be once. It could be multiple times. Because you really want to get across the idea they should believe. Okay, there's another one. They're kind of hidden in the... That's pretty, isn't it? The different color, I like that. Yeah. Okay, so now we have created that. Very cool, right? And of course, you can come along and ink it up on the edges. Yes, I know. That's always a possibility. Never have to rule that out. It can always live in the existence of our craft room. Our crafting, not mandatory. No. And there we go. So there's the back. There's the front. And it's ready for gift giving. And you can take it up a notch and put stickles on it. And, okay, we'll maybe decorate it just a little bit. What do we got? Okay, I'm coming in. Whoa, almost fell off the chair. That's okay. I got stuck in a tile. Somebody gave me this recently. I didn't know they made this. Thank you very much for the wonderful gift. I truly appreciate that. It's Nuvo in a pot. Yeah, so this is Nuvo Glimmer paste, which I'm assuming is like glitter glue, right? I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to stick our finger in it. That's what we're going to do. It's brand new. It's never been opened. It's going to be... it's going to be... oh, I'm in. I'm in already. It doesn't take much to get through here. Okay. Glimmer. Okay, I'm just going to take a little glimmer. We're going to be glimmered forever. You know that, right? Okay. So I think that's gonna go nice with the because it's got blue writing. There's a little blue there. I don't know. I've never done this before. Has anybody ever used this before? That's kind of cool. I like it. It's going along. Let me see. It's going along the lines of the threading, which I think looks really pretty. All right, so we're trying this for the first time. It's new. Should probably read the instructions. Didn't do that. No, we'll do that. I'll do that later, I promise. Okay, there. I like that actually embedded in the thread. Okay, can you see that? It's actually really pretty. Okay, so I think that's a win. All right, we need to clean this finger. So what is this called? This is called Nuvo Glimmer Paste. Yeah, news to me. Very cool. And this is in some unknown color of it's a pretty blue, I can tell you that. Glimmer paste. Okay, well, there you go. And I'm reaching for a baby wipe. Okay. But I think I'm going to even level it up a bit more. And maybe put some, I've got some liquid pearls in ocean blue. This is a dimensional pearlescent. I just read that on there. It's like the first time I've ever read it. Okay, come on out. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm just going to follow this twig. Give him the shape, outline. Sometimes outlining one side of something kind of looks cool. You can do different things. It can be many different things in here. It doesn't even have to really make sense. Just sort of follow a shape and it looks sort of cool. Yeah, I don't know. This is all just extras, extra fun to be had by all. Just go around here. Okay, there we go. So now we've leveled it up. And that's cute. It's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. And what are we going to do? Put that aside to dry. That's right. That's what we're going to do. Yep. And, okay, I see. Sorry, I just need a few more drops on here and I'll be just fine. This is Nuvo drops in bright gold. Okay, there you go. Just put some, I don't know, it just needed that. Maybe it needs some along this leaf line here. I don't know why it just does. Okay, there we go. Now I am complete and I can move forward in life. Yeah, so I did that. Kind of cool, huh? And I did that. Yep, look at me go. Yep. All right. There's fun for you too. You can have that fun. Putting it aside out of harm's way. Now let's make this guy. Okay, so what is different about this? He is placed onto a sheet of fun foam. Yeah, I thought I want to make a bookmark that's not super stiff, has a little bit of give, but is light and easy to use. So here we go. We're going to make that. Let me back up a little bit. And where's my bookmark? Oh, I thought we would, well, I can't use that one because it's the same color. I have this one from Country Diary. It's an Edith Holden book spine. So if you have any book spines or any other pictures that you would like to use as your base, you can totally do that. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, here's a nice green one. That would be good. I got these in a stack somewhere from a thrift shop, I'm pretty sure. It's a little bit neon, but hey. All right, so I'm going to trim this down a bit so it's not so wonky. This one had some natural pretty tearing and edging, and it was so pretty. I didn't want to throw it away, but I wanted to make use of it, and it was had really pretty things on it. But Edith definitely holds a special place in our hearts, so let's go ahead and let's see. We're going to keep this on. Yeah. No, I guess we're going to take it off. Okay. It can leave this on or take it off. Doesn't matter. Whatever's easier to work with for you. Probably should have left it on. Easier would have been to leave it on, Pam. Okay, that's all right, though. We're going to take it off now. It's too late. Too late. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up and take out the paper. Hopefully just leaving the material. Yeah, okay, so now I just have the material. And maybe I want to, okay, maybe I want to tear it. A torn edge would be better. You know how we like our torn edges. They're kind of cool. Okay. And then we're going to have to do something about the edges on this. Yes. I think we're going to have to trim it. Oh boy. Now I'm nervous. Can she do it? I don't know. It's going to be scary. Now, I should probably use a fabric trimmer. And I'm very, oh boy, here we go. Unskilled at this. Look at the big fuzzball in there. That's probably dangerous. I must have done a lot of cutting at some point with that. All right, just trying to even this up a little bit. Probably I know you're supposed to go the other way. I know. I don't know why though. Why can I go that way with a craft knife, but I can't go that way with a rotary cutter? I don't know, I'm just cutting. All right, I really don't understand that. Somebody feel free to explain why. Now I can see I could possibly amputate half my hand with this thing, which I could technically also do with the craft knife, but you know, nobody seems to mind with the craft knife. Okay, here we go. Everybody hold your breath. Going slow, avoiding the fingers. Avoid the fingers. Okay, did it work? Let's hope so. Not bad. Okay. Pretty good, pretty darn good. We'll take it. Okay, we are going to salvage you little. Now, even though there's the slit cut here, I think it's going to be okay because we're going to mount it onto this. Let's see if we're the right length. Ooh, we're a little long, Miss Sally. We are a little long. We're going to have to give up some at one end. All right, maybe both ends. Okay. Let's take that off. There goes my pretty torn end. And we're going to take that off. And let's see how we are now. Did we make it onto the page? Oop, where are you? Okay, hang on. Whoa, that's a little close. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, I think we're on now. So let us glue you. I think I'm going to use Fabrifix for this. This is kind of a fabric too. A fabric, I don't know, is foam. Foam is plastic, right? So, oh, fabric to plastic. There we go. There's a new one. I haven't said that one before, but I think that's going to hold. So we're going to sew it down anyway, just in case. Okay. Now, that was Fabrifix glue. Just going to do a little smooshing here to get it to the edges. That's really my goal with that. I'm not worried about bleed through with this, but getting it to the edges would be nice. Okay, here we go. And we flatten it out. All right, not bad, not bad. Now we roll that off the fingers and it ends up on your desk somewhere. We don't know exactly where. Whatever happens to it, it happens. Okay. Anyway, and now we're going to cut this. This cuts very easily. I should never say these things before I do them. I know. What am I doing? Okay, so we're going to line that up where it looks pretty much like the other side. And I need a craft knife, which is right here at the ready. Whoop, can't see everything. Hang on. We're going to do a readjustment. I'm going to back up a little. Oh, hang on. I'll get you in frame. Don't worry. Are you in? Okay, we're going to cut. Now, this goes pretty easily. This stuff really does cut like butter. It's very rewarding to cut that. I don't know how to explain that other than it's very rewarding. Okay, so at this point, you could actually say to yourself, hey, I don't want to sew and I'm done. And you would be totally done and you're right. Okay, but if you want to sew, let's sew it. Okay, so on the back of this one, I backed it with a very old book page. It's actually one of those fly leaf pages. You know that front page or the back page of the book? This was one of those. And I thought that would just look pretty on the back. So why not use this beautiful paper, this beautiful vintage paper? Always retract your craft knife. You end up poking yourself when you're not looking. Okay, here we go. So I think this comes often, not always. See, here's some foam sheet without any sticky on it. Some of it comes with a sticky back. So if you've got the sticky back, peel it off. If it doesn't, just glue your foam sheet down to the paper that you want to put it on. And I gotta get my big head in here. Sorry. See if I get it lined up right. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All right, and now we're going to come again with the craft knife. Yep. Okay. Are we still in frame? Okay. You'll let me know, right? And then we go there, and we are on the page. Okay, that moved a little. We'll just see what happens. Sometimes it moves a little, but you know, it's okay. All right, so that's actually very nice on the back. Yep, nice coverage on the back, nice coverage on the front. And let's take it to the machine like we know what we're doing. Okay, so the more you do it with the machine, the more confident you get with the machine. Because, you know, if something happens, you watch a YouTube video and then you figure your way out of it. And if you're new to getting a machine, I would just YouTube how to start sewing on this model of machine or how to use this machine. And there's going to be a zillion videos on how to do that. Yeah, okay, here we go. All right, so again, I'm just going to sew around the actual material part with a straight stitch. So we'll do that first. It's just the inner frame. We will call that the inner frame. I'm getting my little threads out of the way. Are you on? Yes, you're on. Are you on wide? Yes, you're on wide. Okay, here we go. Or long stitches, long stitches. Okay, get on the thing, Pam. Okay. Can you see? Wait, gotta see. Yeah, okay. And here we go. Now we're rocking. Now we're rolling. Keep it steady, Sally. Okay. Whoop. And if you go too far, just go back. I don't know. It just kind of cures all ills that way. And you can go slow. You don't have to go that fast. It's not necessary. I'm doing that for video purposes. Okay, that was one too far. Again. Okay, back up. And now turning. Lift the foot up just a little. And there we go. There we go. Sometimes you have to nudge it a bit. It's like, whoop, I just ran off. That happens. It happens. Yep. It happens to the worst of us. And that would be me in the sewing department. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. Now, you can just come right to the edge with a couple more stitches. Now we're going to switch over and do something super fancy. We're going to go to the number 4, which is, and I'm going to make it a little wider, or longer stitches. Line everything up, and we're going to do zigzag stitch all the way around the outside. And that's just going to seal in the edge. So it's going to feel like a more complete, finished piece. It has a little extra foo-foo on it, you know? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, somebody fussed. Okay, here we go. I like the sewn edges. I think it's pretty. And once I found out it's not nearly as hard as I thought it was, your world will change. Let me tell you. You'll be like, oh my God, I had no idea. I wish I would have known this years ago. I was always terrified of a sewing machine. Literally terrified. So I can encourage anybody to consider starting playing with one. And, you know, get an inexpensive one if you're worried about breaking it or destroying it. You know, don't use Grandma's quilting machine. Okay, probably don't use that one. Grandma's not going to be happy. But, yeah, some old Goodwill machine, you know, hey, we got to take some risks in life. And this is a good risk. You know what I mean? There are risks that are not worth taking. This is one that is worth taking. Look how cute that is. Okay, make a good show there. Look how cute, right? How cute. Very cute. Cute on the back, cute on the front, cute all around. And, okay, let's put you over here. So basically, a bookmark is a thick belly band. So you could use them interchangeably, but just let me show you a little bit about what we made while we were here together. Oh, that is the one that's drawing. Don't stick your fingers through it, Pam. Okay, okay. So, yeah, I mean, not hard at all. Fun, fulfilling. Where's the original prototype? Here's the original prototype. An original prototype. I didn't even do anything fancy with that one. I just left it blank because I don't know. I thought it was me, and I thought, well, I just need a bookmark. That's all I need is a bookmark. So if you thought that was intriguing, then we had a good day. Hey, hey, Sonny, you got anything to say? I don't know, Mom. I'm really sleepy in my bed, but if you insist. Okay. All right. Come here. All right. I'm coming. All right, I'm floating up. I'm floating up from the depths of the puppy den, and I'm coming in to say a very quick but very focused hello, everybody. I am so happy to see you over there, and hello to you over there, and happy crafting, everybody. Till next time. Back to sleep, Mom. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. There's only so much we can ask. He's only 2. Okay, so yeah. So there you go. So if you haven't signed up for my free monthly emailed newsletter, make sure you do, because you get a free digital image emailed to you every month. And you'll get a checklist of supplies to look for junk journals, a note from the bookmaker which explains what a junk journal is and how to use it, and also a page list of ideas, updates from me, junk journal tips, and other fun things coming your way. So hang on tight. Sign up for the newsletter if you haven't yet. The link is down below. And also between 9 and 11 minutes or so on almost all my videos now, you're going to find the links for these things. So I try and put them there so they're easier to find depending on what device you're on. My videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. My podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. Audio, new material. And then on the other days, you're going to find video podcasts. You can listen to them on any podcast platform that you have, but you can watch the video on Spotify if you so choose. And I have an Etsy shop where I sell, when I have them ready, journals and bundles. I sell my printables, which are Digikits there, all sorts of different collections, over 160 to pick from, birds and Victorian and dragonflies, butterflies, flowers, you name it. There's all sorts of beautiful things to pick from. I sell FUNDLEs, which are collections of old and interesting papers that you can play with in your junk journals. There's over 100 plus pieces, and you're going to find antique ledger and dictionary pages, music pages, nature pages, science pages, old interesting business papers. Oh, I've got some. I want to show you this. Coming through soon is, and this is random. It just depends how much I have. But this is from an old fireman journal. Ledger again, and I believe the red is when like something big happened. Okay, like an alarm went off, or special call for so and so. Received alarm of fire. Received alarm of fire. Just really cool. And I just really want to show you this page because somebody has beautiful handwriting. Look at that. Was that a fireman? Was that The secretary? I mean, I don't know, but it's just beautiful, beautiful writing. And they're all different. Like sometimes it's more like, dare I say it, man writing? I don't, that could actually be my writing. So who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Yes, so lots of action. And I think, if I remember correctly, it's, 1926, and I believe it was from Buffalo. And so there's some of that up and coming. And there's also some railroad ephemera up and coming, and it all just depends on the supply that I have at the time, what comes through. But I'm just kind of letting you know what is coming through in the FUNDLEs currently. And what else? Oh, I did want to show you this. I thought this was funny. I was going through my old ephemera, and I love these old letters with the envelopes and everything. I think they're so cool. But this one had a really funny note in it. It said, you know how we sometimes grab any piece of paper to write a note? And apparently this was it looks like a wedding invitation or something, but somebody scribbled on it. I thought it was hilarious. Dad, Margie said there are a couple of cows out up by her house. Lynette, sorry. And then somebody wrote, came by, no one. Job hunted some. I don't know if he meant the cows. It may not be related or not. Then he said, may have interview, I think, tomorrow morning. Call you if you want me to come out. Carrie. P.S. I like this. The cake is good. Don't you love these? Are cryptic messages back from days gone by. I love those. I think they're a hoot. Yes, so those are fun things that you can find in, FUNDLEs and that, or, if you're out there looking and collecting old pieces of paper, you just never know what you're going to find. I have an Amazon shop if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies. Fun foam, for example, although I have gotten a lot of my fun foam at thrift shops, or I think you can get fun foam at the Dollar Tree too, if I remember correctly. I have a merchandise shop if you like the phrase create with reckless abandon and you would like to get yourself or a loved one a special gift of a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a zipped hoodie, a mug, something like that. You can get that with it on it. Also, I've added a new phrase, which is everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise. And you can get it on those items as well. So there you go. You can also find me on Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there doing weekly and monthly challenges. We're doing the 1, 2, 3 challenge right now. I'll give you 3 prompts. You create something, and if you want to, you can post what you create, or you can post what you create from the videos that you see here. And it's just a wonderful place to really see what creative and amazing minds people have. It doesn't matter whether you're a beginner or you're an old, seasoned, salty crafter. All are welcome. And if you find value or had fun here, please like, subscribe, and share. And remember that fun can be simple. And most of all, create with reckless abandon, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.